Some people deal with heartbreak by eating a bunch of junk food or finding someone new. Harley Quinn deals with heartbreak by blowing stuff up and getting in trouble. I'm Adamic, here to tell you all about Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn. We're just gonna call it Birds of Prey from now on. Smack that like button and hop aboard the subscribe train. Woohoo! It's a train noise, right? Okay, let's take a look at Birds of Prey. Harley Quinn and the Joker have broken up, and she's pretty upset about that. After a little moping around, Harley decides to have a little fun on the town, and she ends up blowing up the Ace chemical factory that her and the Joker used to hang out at. Well, after she does that, everyone realizes that she's no longer with the Joker. And it turns out Harley has made a lot of enemies over the years, but they were scared to go after her because she was with the Joker, and he's kind of a scary dude. Well, now that she's on her own, everyone decides to finally go after Harley. The main person she has to watch out for is the big crime boss, Black Mask. He wants to kill her, but he gives her 24 hours to find his missing diamond first, or he'll kill her. She's got an option. Now, while Harley tries to track down the diamond, she has to deal with various thugs, the cops, Detective Renee Montoya, the Huntress, Black Canary, Victor Zsasz. She's pretty busy. Now, Margot Robbie does return to play Harley Quinn, but it's not necessarily a sequel to Suicide Squad. Remember, the DC Universe, it's kind of a mess right now. It's kind of up in the air. Originally, everything was supposed to go together, basically what Marvel did. But the Zack Snyder movies, Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Justice League, they they sucked. So Warner Brothers, at one point, so they were just going to give up on the DC Extended Universe. They're going to throw it all out, start over with a whole new film continuity. Now they've kind of gone back on that. So it appears that this movie sort of connects to the earlier movies, but at the same time it doesn't. They're really careful in this one to not show the Joker. There's a couple flashback scenes, but they never ever show the Joker's face. And from what you can see of his body, he seems to be dressed in the traditional classic Joker purple suit and not any of the weird shiny stuff that Jared Leto had in Suicide Squad. Also, when Harley is throwing knives at a drawing of the Joker, because they don't use pictures of the Joker because they don't want to show him, so they just have a drawing of him. He has more of a classical look to him and no facial tattoos like Jared Leto had. Now, the Joker movie that Jared Leto was supposed to headline, that was canceled by Warner Brothers a while ago, and he appears to have been fired from the role. But the Joker that Harley was with, well, it's not the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, because DC has said that Joker, completely different, separate, not part of the DC Extended Universe. So I don't know what Joker Harley just broke up with, but she broke up with a Joker. This movie it's kind of the exact opposite of that Joaquin Phoenix movie anyways. While the Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie was dark and emotional and a look at a mental breakdown, Birds of Prey is all about having fun. It doesn't take itself real seriously. It's just Harley being a reckless, chaotic mess, and then all the goofy chaos that follows in her wake. It's also an origin story for the Birds of Prey team, which in the comics, Harley's never really been a part of the Birds of Prey team, and she's not necessarily a part of the team in the movie here either. She's kind of on her own still. It almost seems like maybe they're setting up a Birds of Prey sequel that they could do without Harley. But I don't know that any of the characters are strong enough or have enough name value to be on their own, so you kind of have to have Harley in there. Birds of Prey, it's a fun movie with a lot of laughs, which seems to kind of be the trend for DC Comics movies now. They've moved away from those depressing, gloomy Snyder movies like Man of Steel, and instead have become a lot more lighthearted and fun, like Aquaman and Shazam. Now, there are still some odd things about Birds of Prey. For one, the story it's kind of non-linear. There's a couple odd parts where they start telling the story and they're going along, and then they decide to just kind of jump around and fill in some holes, but it's weird. It's not like a mystery film where they would do something like that to reveal who's behind everything, and instead they're just kind of using it to emphasize that Harley's kind of crazy here. but it just comes off a little clunky in terms of telling the story, and it might leave some people a little confused. Ewan McGregor, he plays Black Mask, and it's really weird seeing Obi-Wan Kenobi and the dude from Moulin Rouge as a psychotic killer. Plus, his interpretation of Black Mask, it's kind of weird. Instead of being a ruthless gangster, it's kind of like Ewan McGregor doing an impression of Mike Myers playing a killer. Yeah, there's some meta stuff going on there. And this Mike Myers killer happens to be a self-absorbed paranoid freak. It's weird. And then Chris Messina's Victor Zsasz seems a little too butlery and sidekicky instead of a psycho killer, so I don't know. I don't know where the hell Rosie Perez has been for the last 5 or 10 years, but it's great having her back as Detective Montoya. She plays a pretty good grizzled cop. And Jurnee Smollett, she looks like a badass while she's fighting, but the Black Canary sonic noise effect, it's a little... All in all, Birds of Prey, not a bad movie. Entertaining as hell. Don't go into it with super high comic book movie expectations. It's not a Marvel movie. It's not building into a bigger, better thing. It's just a fun time. So, don't read too much into that and just go and have fun, and you'll like it. 3.5 stars out of 5 on this. That's going to do it for Birds of Prey. Let me know what you think of the movie. And, could they do a Birds of Prey sequel without Harley? Who should be the next Joker? Should Leto get another chance? Is there someone else out there who make a good Joker? I'm kind of thinking Brad Pitt. Like Tyler Durden with green hair, kind of? Maybe? I don't know. Leave it in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. I'm Adamic. See you later. Bye-bye.